And now it's time for Kickoff with Kornacki. NBC News political correspondent Steve Kornacki is here with his big board for a breakdown of this weekend's action. I know you've been dancing all morning.
Back to classic khaki.
There we go.
Classic khaki.
Did that one for you especially, Al. But, I mean, after a start like last night, I mean, come on.
And so let's start. So internationally, this is big tonight and historic, right?
Yeah, you go from Arrowhead there in Missouri last night down to Sao Paulo, Brazil tonight. It's going to be the Packers and the Eagles. A couple things historic here, NFL speaking about this game. First time ever they're going to have a regular season game in the Southern Hemisphere. This is also the first time there's been a Friday Night Lights. It's for high school, right? Well, this is the first Friday night NFL game in week one of a season in 54 years. 1970 was the last time you had something like this. So in the matchup, these are two teams, obviously, they were playoff teams last year. Opposite directions, they kind of finished the season. The Eagles were sputtering. They bombed out of the playoffs. The Packers, meanwhile, got into the playoffs at 9-8, and then they crushed the Dallas Cowboys and then had a narrow loss to the Niners. So seem to be going in opposite directions. We'll see how that game plays out tonight. And yes, it is the first of a number of international NFL games we're going to see this year. Look at this.
That's all this year?
Just this season.
Oh, wow.
This is the international series the NFL's had now. The first one of these.
Can I go to that one?
You want the Pats and the Jags? Tickets might be available with the way the Pats are looking this year. I don't know.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm
a Pats fan too. I say it, Joe.
Oh.
We had 20 great years. We're paying for it now. I think that's what's happening. But yeah, Jets, Vikings, Jags, Bears, Pats, Jaguars, all in London. Munich's got a game. Giants, Panthers. Next year, they go to Madrid.
All right, let's go to the NBC Sunday night game.
Yeah, how about this one? This is becoming quite a rivalry here. You got the Rams and you got the Lions, and the quarterback backstory to this one. For years, the franchise quarterback of the Detroit Lions was Matthew Stafford. A couple of years ago, he kind of figured, I'm never going to win that Super Bowl in Detroit. He asks for a trade. They trade him to the Rams. He wins the Super Bowl. Who do the Lions get? They get the Rams quarterback, Jared Goff. And what does Goff do? He takes the Lions to heights they'd never really before been in a long time last year, almost to the Super Bowl. And here they are squaring off in Detroit Sunday night. This one's got some real oomph behind it now. I like the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay. You have some trivia?
Yeah, here we go. Now, I think we set this one up, Dylan, a couple seconds ago. I don't want to give anything away here, but here's your question. Looking at the odds, which team has the longest shot of winning the Super Bowl this year? Is it the Giants? Is it the Patriots? Or is it the Tennessee Titans?
Let's let Dylan answer this because it's going to pain her to answer.
I know it is, but it's the Patriots.
Anyone want to disagree with this one?
Not really.
Yeah, well, let's reveal the answer. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
It is the New England Patriots. What does that mean?
5,000?
Yeah, well, so what it means here is it's essentially 350 to 1. Those are the odds for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. And I got to be, again, I'm a Pats fan.
Yeah.
I'm with Dylan.
Giants, so I'm good.
350 to 1 might be a little too low.
Yeah.
Too low.
Wow. The expectations.
We'll see what
there
happens.
were some lean years in New England a long time ago.
Yeah.
Then they couldn't lose.
Wow.
We're back to the lean
It's
years.
back to the future. Great Scott. All right. Thank you, Steve Kornacki.
You got it.
And,
Here we go.
You can watch the Packers take on the Eagles in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Tonight, coverage beginning 7 p.m. Eastern exclusively on Peacock. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.